It's not often that we hear Philadelphia's mayor address the city's weekly gun violence, but today he broke his silence after the shooting of innocent children.
We can't do this alone, and we need people to give us information on who these folks are.
The mayor is confronting the issue after a toddler was killed and a baby boy left fighting for his life in two separate shootings over the weekend. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Petrillo is live in Kensington with the latest. Matt?
Well, that 11-month-old boy was shot while riding in his mother's car over in Hunting Park. He's now listed in very critical condition. Behind me here in Kensington is the home where police say a 2-year-old girl was shot and died. Authorities tell us that the gunman used an AK-47 to shoot through the windows there. You can see below is where a makeshift memorial of balloons and candles now stands.
She was only 2.
Nicolette Rivera just turned 2 last month, but her short life was taken from her while she was in her mother's arms in her home Sunday afternoon. That's when police say a man on the street started firing an AK-47 assault rifle through the windows and doors. Rivera's grandmother was on the 2nd floor of the home at the time. She didn't want to show her face out of fear for her life.
That's what I hear, that one shot. And when I went downstairs, I saw my daughters with my granddaughter. I'm not even words.
So few words can describe a growing amount of grief felt by parents here in Kensington, afraid for their own kids' safety.
It's not fair. It's not fair to do that to an innocent baby. She was a baby.
In a second shooting that happened Saturday night in Hunting Park, an 11-month-old boy in a car seat was shot 4 times while his stepmother was driving down the street. You can see some bullet holes in the back of the car. The boy was identified as Yazim Jenkins. Police say if he survives, he'll still face many challenges.
The prognosis is that there will be no chance for full recovery for that child.
Police also say both shootings were targeted, but it's unclear exactly who the gunman wanted to kill. There's now a $30,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction in each of those cases. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney hopes people step up to identify the shooters to police.
When it comes to children, I think we need to have this information so that we can lock these people up and get them off the street.
And there's so much sadness and despair in this neighborhood right now. A vigil is being planned here on Water Street in Kensington at 5:30 tonight in remembrance of little Nicolette. And we're told that the girl's mother, who was also shot in that shooting but survived, will be here. Reporting live in Kensington, Matt Petrillo, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Matt, thank you.